Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Friends, relatives grieve death of Saint Anne man. Friends and relatives of 24-year-old Dante Turnbull are devastated by his killing and disappearance of the blue Isuzu motor truck he received from abroad a few months ago. I heard that he got a charter to Hanover, and so he left home last week Friday morning about 8:30, his sister, who asked not to be identified by name, reported. He later sent 2 videos to one of his car groups and to a friend about 11:14 a.m. showing that he reached Lucy. That was the final time he communicated with anybody. According to the police, Dante's body was found on December 4 at Rhodes Hall Plantation in Green Island, Hanover. It is said that his pants pockets were turned inside out. Reports from the Green Island police are that, about 3:45 p.m., residents discovered the body of Dante and alerted the police. On the arrival of the police, Dante was taken to hospital, where he was confirmed dead. The scene was processed and the body removed to the morgue, the Jamaica Constabulary Force said in a press release, noting that investigations are ongoing. According to his sister, since receiving the truck registered CP4900, Dante had been using it to transport building materials and other goods, usually from hardware stores. He also used it to do house removals. Always industrious, Dante had been using a car to offer charter trips because he got the truck from his father, who lives overseas, his sister said. Any hours at all, you could always count on him, she added. His death, she said, has plunged their community into mourning. It is very, very sad, she said, describing her late sibling as a very good person. She added that her brother was passionate about music as well as driving. He always ensured persons are happy. When you see him always a smile, she said. AIAS gives tech boost to the Maxfield Park Children's Home. Technology provider Advanced Integrated Systems, AIS, has handed over a photocopier valued at US $1,400 to Maxfield Park Children's Home through a partnership with the Nexus 101 Optimist Club of Kingston. The all-in-one printer replaces redundant printers, streamline your workplace processes, and improve your printing performance. With this new technology, the children's home can be wirelessly connected and have premium printing setting at its disposal. The home generates a significant amount of paperwork, and as such, this is a well-needed resource, indicated Maxwell Coldspring, Operators Manager at Maxfield Park's Children's Home. Maxfield Park Children's Home serves children 3 to 18 years of age. Some special needs children attend the school, which requires things to be made and printed specifically for them. The photocopier will help in that regard. The home also has a lot of paperwork, stated Maxwell. The Optimist Club recognized the need and quickly jumped to assist by engaging the help of AIAS. The need is great at the Maxfield Park Children's Home. Over the years, I've been associated with them, and our club has been looking at projects during the pandemic, especially to impact education for the youths, said Yvonne Purcell, President Nexus 101 Optimist Club of Kingston. 28 top PEP students receive laptop computers. 28 students were recently gifted with laptop computers by the Universal Service Fund USF for outstanding performance in the 2021 Primary Exit Profile PEP exam. The top performing students, 1 boy and 1 girl from each parish, were each presented with the devices which will be used to assist them in virtual learning. According to a release, the presentation took place during a ceremony at the Altamont Court in New Kingston. In congratulating the top performance, Minister of Science, Energy and Technology, Darrell Valls, urged the students to set big goals for themselves. He encouraged them to apply themselves to their studies, aggressively pursue their dreams, and never settle for mediocrity. We are proud of your achievements thus far. Your work has proven that you are capable and have potential and ability to change not just your life, but also transform this nation, Valls said. Also noting how pleased he was of the USF's assistance in providing funding and resources to the nation's children, Valls said the devices come at a time when remote learning has often replaced face-to-face instruction and that the ownership of a device and internet connectivity are crucial to the educational advancement of our children. Klangsman gang trial, prosecution says court may have to compel Digicel to hand over call data. The prosecution in the Klangsman one-down gang trial yesterday afternoon indicated that it may have to use the court's power to compel telecommunication company Digicel to provide call data records. The prosecutor notified presiding judge of this possibility after informing the court that the Police Communications Forensic and Cybersecurity Unit has received the telephone records from Flow, Jamaica. The prosecutor, while updating the judge in the Home Circuit Court, said while the police have received the phone record from Flow, based on instructions received, the court might have to intervene via its powers. The lead police investigator in the gang case had recently testified that the police had challenges obtaining telephone data from the service providers and that Constable Force was still awaiting the requested information. The telephone records pertaining to the cell phones that were collected from several of the 33 defendants and the 3 cell phones that were used by a former gang member to secretly record the conversations of alleged members of the gang, including reputed leader Andre Blackman Bryan. In the meantime, 2 of the phones that were used to record the conversations of the alleged gang members were tendered into evidence, while the third was marked for identity. Bryan and 32 other alleged gang members are being tried on indictment with 25 counts under the Criminal Justice Suppression of Criminal Organization Act and the Firearms Act. The one-down gang is a breakaway factor from the Klangsman gang. Vendors warn fish market for trade only despite stay-over plea.
This was not built for you to live in. It was constructed for you to ply your trade. Many years ago, when the then government run away from downtown Kingston, they move out every single government entity out of downtown Kingston. The state abandoned downtown Kingston. It was the vendors and a few that stayed and remained loyal to downtown Kingston. So those now who want to come and want to take away from the people who struggle to maintain, they never run. Only thing they do, they lie down on their belly and pray that no gunshot no reach them. These people must be respected and given the credit that they so richly deserve. This was Edward Siaga's dream. It was a dream that he started. And it is a dream that I am glad, working with Mayor Williams and working with the UDC, that we were able to fulfill his dream to give the vendors a decent location to sell. And when I say to sell, I mean to sell fish product, not to sell ganja, not to sell coal, not to sell clothes. It is to sell fish. I am giving the vendors notice. This was not built for you to live in. It was constructed for you to ply your trade. Because if you don't maintain it, the kind of business that you are anticipating, you won't get. Because people are not going to come and support you in a nasty environment. And let me tell you, this is not an apartment building. I want to say to the councillor for the division, and for those who are going to be operating, it's not somewhere where you bring a kaya mattress and throw up on the ground. And then after we see TV come in, and then you have some relative from country, you bring them come. And it becomes an apartment complex. Who breach the protocols can't stay in there.
We, the entrepreneur who will be using this wonderful facility, is here this morning to say thank you. For a clean and convenient space where we can do our business, we assure you that we will show our gratitude by maintaining this facility to the highest standard of our Ministry of Health.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.